BassResinator here. I have this really cool mold. It's some type of a stand, and it has okay, just something underneath that, and I was like, what is that on the mold? Now this mold is not the most expensive. In fact, when it was packed very badly. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can get the glare to happen. There's a big old crease right here, and another one here, where this piece was sitting on this cross beam, so it left a mark. And there's a piece right here where it got stuck on the packaging, and a little bit right here. I'm not going to worry about that. This is going to be a fun piece. I'm going to take a stand. Yes. This part right here and this part right here are going to go together, so this will be standing up. And these little things are lips to hold the stand. So this has got crystals on it here and here. This is phases of the moon. And I'm going to wait for this to get done before I do what I want to do on it. Once I pull it out, I'm going to fill those in with different color of UV resin on the other side. So it'll be different, but I'm going to color these crystals with this aqua blue holographic glitter. And this is from Resin. Really cool stuff, this. And then with this one, I want to do the purple holographic glitter. This is phases of the moon. Well, this is over the top of the moon, so we're going to have it be the sun. So I'm going to use gold holographic glitter on it. This I'm only going to do the crystals, and this I'm only going to do the crystals. This I'm going to do the whole thing, and then to make it work wonderful, these moon phase things are going to be glow in the dark with this blue luminous glow in the dark powder from Counterculture DIY. But the sun is going to have a glow-in-the-dark gold, and that's from Resin. So, the way it's going to work is I'm going to dust these, and you'll be able to see that as I do it right now. And had to plug in that lamp to get it a little bit brighter. So I will do that right now, and you'll be able to watch. I'm not going to talk. I'll put it in hyperspeed. Yeah. Okay, use the big wipe to clean up a lot of the extra glitter that has. What you might not realize is these molds made out of silicone, when they're packaged, they're put in plastic bags, and you take them out and they develop static electricity, something fierce. Well, glitter and static go hand in hand, and so you go down with it with your brush, even though you haven't spilled any, it gets sucked off the brush onto the mold. So that's what I'm just doing, is going around trying to clean up as much of it as possible so that it stays in the crystals. And well, this one didn't matter because it's going the whole thing. Look at this. Wow, that's the holographic nature. And those are doing the same thing. Okay, let me get some resin mixed up. I don't know exactly how much it's going to take. You know, when I was a kid, glitter was a lot of fun. And then we had to start learning how to clean it up. The teacher no longer had to clean it up. And I didn't like glitter anymore. And now glitter's fun again. I could. A year ago or so, I was doing something, and then I came out and I said something to my wife, and I said, man, I don't know where all this glitter came from. And she just stood there with her mouth open like, what? You are using glitter all the time. But regular glitters, the stuff that they had in schools, that just went everywhere, and it wouldn't clean up. This cleans up relatively easy. But we didn't have glitter that did this, that was holographic. Not when I was in school. Nope. Okay, what I was saying, I don't know how much resin this is going to take. This one, I'm thinking will take maybe 3 ounces max. So I'm going to make 3 ounces. And I'm thinking maybe 6 or 7 ounces for both of these. So that's what I'm going to mix up. And if it's not enough, then I will mix some more. But let me start mixing up some resin. I'll be right back. Almost forgot. I mixed up my resin. Started pouring it without even thinking. This, when you mix in the glow-in-the-dark powders, it gets real heavy and the powder sinks real fast, so you have to constantly be stirring. So that one's poured. Now I need to get a silicone tool. Hope I didn't fill it too deep so that I can get around the edge and make sure there's no bubbles hanging out. Almost waited too long. I mean, almost filled it too deep. After I finish pouring both sets, I'll show you what it looks like with putting black light on it to charge the glow in the dark. It's really cool. Okay, there's that one now. It makes the resin super thick. Now what I want to do, because this is etched in here, I'm going to go over those areas, and then I'm going to use that silicone tool right there, right then and there. This almost acts like I did the glue trick to make it thick, and I did not. Take it all the way over here in that corner, because that's going to be a spot that's going to try and collect bubbles. That corner, and this corner, and this corner. In this corner, mil máscaras. Yeah, you had to have grown up in the time when I did to know who that is. And Chief Wahoo McDaniel. I may be talking weird names that you've never heard before, or if you were into all-star wrestling and stuff back in the old days, those were the heroes back then. Probably wouldn't be able to hang at all with the guys that do the wrestling now, but they were our heroes. Okay, let me get this one. Okay, now I'll scoot back over to this other one because there's a couple spots that I missed or need a little bit more. Get off of there. There we go. Now, let me get through. Try and get. I don't want to bump that too hard and then have the glitter come off. Maybe if I just press it down like that, it'll help get the bubbles to release. Hope so. Because a lot of those little areas will hold on to bubbles. Like you not believe. A lot of bubbles coming up, which is good. Now, there's a ring of bubbles coming in here in the middle. You might not be able to see them, but they look pretty funny to me. The ring of bubbles. I may need to mix up a little bit more. With this type of a mold that fits together with another one, if it's not thick enough, it doesn't work right. If it's too thick, it doesn't work right. So, yeah. Just hope we get it. Well, if it's not thick enough, I still have some of that yellow I could use. It would make it look kind of weird, but if I need to. I may need to. Then again, I may not. Did I calculate about right? Man, check me out. I just was eyeballing, thinking, that looks like 7 ounces. That one in the middle is not 3 ounces, though. After you've done things enough times, eyeballing sometimes works. And then again, sometimes you're way off. Eyeballing sometimes works, and then sometimes you're way off. Now, to get the bubbles off the top, I'm going to do a little spray action with alcohol. Now, this has some running down the side. Just a little bit of spritzing with alcohol, and those bubbles go hasta la bye-bye. Kind of cool. Now, I said I was going to show you what it would look like. Let me turn off the other light and get this lamp started up glowing. Be right back. Now, black light makes it charge real fast. Taking it out in the sun will charge it real fast. Just having it with regular room light, it will charge, but it takes longer. Look at there. Woo-hoo. Cool. Okay, I'll be back when these cure up. Well, these are cured up. Sorry, I thought I had it center frame, but I was off. Okay. Nice and hard. Everything came off of there. I'll turn it around in just a bit. Nothing sharp there. That means there was no air bubble. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. It came out pretty clean there too. Just put that over the way, out the way, out the way. Yes. Sehr gut, sehr gut. Aha. Good. Looks like everything came out good, and I don't feel any sharp things. Okay. Let's turn it over and see. Oh. Coolness. Wow. That's the sun. This is the moon. Man, look at that.
What happened?
Dun, dun, dun. Cool. Now there's a little bit of, yeah, it's going to come off real easy. Now, do I want to see the phases of the moon right here? I don't think I need to do anything with the lines in the crystals. Those will be fine. You know, I made my own gold UV resin. You gotta shake up the gold though. That might look really cool in there. It should be this color right there. See, it's not super thick, but it's gold. Cool, huh? Dun, dun, dun. Now, Okay, I will cure that up, and then I will do this one, but I'll come back to you after a bit. Okay, that is cured up, and I don't know if you can see in there, but there is a little hint of gold in those moon phases. So now this thing goes together like so. So we have interspersed blue and purple crystals. And I'll take better picture. You're looking straight down on it. Straight down on it. Straight down on it. And there, it's a stand. Just a second. Look at the glitter on the... So it is, we have a stand. I'll take some better pictures of it. I'll take it outside to get this charged. And then I'll take some pictures in the dark. And then some stills. Yep. Okay. If you, let's just do it right now. If you are a, whoa, what is going on? If you are a subscriber of mine, oh, look at that. If you're a subscriber of mine, thank you so very much. If you are not, consider it. And once, if you do consider it and become a subscriber, click that little bell icon right next to the subscribe button. And then you'll be notified anytime I do something new, like this. It is no ordinary stand. No. Look at that. Okay. If you want to support the channel in a way other than a subscriber, you could click the join button and you would become a channel member. And there's 2 levels. There's the blue bonnet level, which is level 1. Look at that. Just a hint of gold. Let me do this before I go outside. Turn off that light. Turn off that light. Oh, that one came back on. Turn off this light. Now we're starting to see the glow. There's the blue bonnet level, which is level 1. And the Indian paintbrush, which is level 2. Yeah, see how those... Yeah, it works cool. Awesome. So, yeah, stick around for some stills. Oh, anything that comes in monetarily, either from Buy Me a Coffee or channel memberships or anything else, goes back into getting supplies for this channel. And you have to pretend like you don't see any of the other stuff around my workstation. You didn't see that. Okay. Stick around for the stills. You'll have some in the dark as well as in the light. Okay. We'll see ya. Bye.